Hello, I'm Jack Costa, and this is a wild horse. And in this free presentation, I'm going to show you how understanding this wild horse can help you effortlessly reach the deepest meditation experience of your life. In fact, I'll share 3 tips I learned during my journeys in Southeast Asia that will help you reach this deep state of meditation. And these 3 tips will help anyone achieve a deeper meditation effortlessly. It doesn't matter if you've been meditating for years or if you're just getting started. Not only will you get rid of stress, but you'll achieve your full potential in every part of your life. You'll get more done at work, finally accomplish your personal goals, and improve your relationships. Your health, creativity, and intuition will feel more primed than ever before. Now, I don't know how long I'll keep this presentation online or how long it will be free to watch. So watch until the very end, while you still can. And I promise, the 3 tips I have prepared for you, which took me years and years to learn, will change your life. They go against what a lot of so-called meditation experts teach, so you've probably never heard anything like this before. Tip number 3 is especially shocking. But before we get into the tips, and what I want you to understand about the wild horse, I'm going to share a quick story with you that's a little embarrassing. In fact, I almost decided not to share it at all. You'll see why in just a moment, so keep watching. Deal? Great. I wasn't always a successful meditation coach. In fact, I never even dreamed about helping thousands of people improve their meditation practice. You see, I began meditating 29 years ago while still attending college. It all started when a friend asked me to join an extra credit biweekly Zen meditation session where 6 of us had to sit in a circle as we meditated in silence. I found deep tranquility during those sessions, but I also realized the difficulty of staying focused during meditation. To help myself stay focused, I studied and practiced a series of meditation techniques that ranged from listening to sound waves to candle meditation to mindfulness meditation. I went from an absolute beginner to the meditation master. My friends now came to me for advice, and I helped them reach deep, fulfilling meditative states. I was happy. My life was in balance, and my mind was at peace. But here's the part I'm embarrassed to share. I quit meditating. I started working in the IT sector of a very important company. I became obsessed with my career and stopped taking care of myself. I sat in front of the computer for 12 hours a day, taking short breaks to eat while I answered emails. The highlight of my day was going outside to smoke a cigarette. Long gone were the days of balance and deep fulfillment I had felt before. I was living to work, to fill an empty part of me that I had forgotten. For over 10 years, I didn't sleep through the night. Eventually, my health deteriorated. All those years of waking up at 6 a.m. and working nonstop were slowly catching up with me. Even though I was making more money than I ever dreamed of, I was miserable. My life was spinning out of balance. My personal and work relationships were stressed and strained. Even lifelong friends had stopped calling. I felt worthless. But still, I craved inner peace. I'm even more embarrassed to say that even once I realized how unhappy I was, I still didn't change anything. I remembered how I used to feel happy and fulfilled, really in control of my life. But getting back to that just seemed impossible. I had hit bottom, and I didn't know how to get out. It wasn't until the middle of a cold, rainy March night that something happened that made me turn things around. I was brushing my teeth, getting ready for another long, sleepless night, when I saw red and blue lights flashing through the rain-covered window. I grabbed an umbrella and walked outside. Paramedics had my neighbor on a stretcher and were carrying him to an ambulance. His wife was standing in her bathrobe, crying into a drenched tissue. I couldn't believe it. My neighbor wasn't much older than me, but all of a sudden, he was being rushed to the hospital, and everything was changing. It's hard to explain what happened next. I squeezed my eyes shut, and for 3 seconds, I saw my whole life. I saw how I used to be happy, but how everything was out of balance now. And I realized I didn't know how many tomorrows I might have. More than anything, I knew I didn't want to spend one more day feeling miserable. The next day, I walked into my boss's office and said, I quit. I had enough savings to live on for a while, which was good because I was determined to relearn the piece